Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my ranking of the MCU Phase 1 movies. Um, so for this, I'm just going to rank the 6 movies that uh, were released for Phase 1 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Um, Number 6 is The Incredible Hulk. It's easily one of my least favorites, if not my very least favorite MCU movie. Um, and it's definitely my least favorite out of the Phase 1 movies. I just think the acting was okay, the visual effects were horrendous, and the movie itself just was really boring. And everything. I understand why they try to ignore this movie as much as they can throughout the rest of the MCU. I know that another reason they do is because of the rights issues with Universal, but um, I didn't care for this movie very much and everything. I really think Edward Norton was really miscast and everything. I'm glad that he was replaced later and everything. Um, Number 5 is Thor. Uh, I really enjoy this movie quite a bit more than most people do, but um, it does get pretty slow in the middle of it, and Natalie Portman's not really that great in this movie, and her chemistry with Chris Hemsworth isn't really that great. But um, I do think it's a fun movie. I just think it could be a lot better than it is and everything, but it's still a fun movie. But it's not one of the best in the Phase 1 movies. Um, Number 4 is Iron Man 2. Most people would have this as their, if not their bottom one, definitely close to the bottom. Most people I know don't really care for this movie, and they say it. A lot of people have even told me they think it's the worst in the MCU. But I really enjoy this movie. I think that it could have been better and everything, but the first Iron Man was a really hard act to follow. And there are a lot of things I like about it, like we get introduced to Black Widow and uh, um, then War Machine, Don Cheadle taking over as Colonel Rhodes. Yeah, I like Justin Hammer, played by what's his name? Sam Rockwell. I really like him and everything. I just felt that he was kind of underused. I think they could have done a lot better with Sam Rockwell, but I really enjoyed Iron Man 2 for the most part. Um, it just, I think the first movie was a lot to follow, so it was going to be hard to beat. Um, Number 3 is Captain America: The First Avenger. I think that this one's one of the ones that has the best look and stuff because it has more practical effects than most of the other ones and everything. I like just the way the movie looks, the World War II setting and the costumes and all that, and the makeup effects on Red Skull. I just really like this movie quite a bit, and the score for this one is probably my favorite out of the MCU scores, at least for Phase 1, and probably for most of the MCU. I'd say this one has one of the best scores. It was a great introduction to Captain America, and Chris Evans was perfect for the role and everything. I just really like the way that this movie turned out. Number 2 is Iron Man. Really great way to kick off the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Robert Downey Jr. was absolutely perfect for the role. I say that almost every time I talk about him, but playing Iron Man, but he really is absolutely perfect for the role. I can't picture anybody else playing Tony Stark and everything, and he really fits the role very well. And I like this one had really good practical effects, and Jon Favreau did a really great job directing it. A lot of really awesome sets, and cinematography was great in this, and just really, really great movie. And number 1 is The Avengers. It really feels like an epic movie, getting all of these characters together after 5 movies, getting to see them all interact with each other, and I really like the way that this movie goes and everything, and just a really epic movie, and still one of the MCU's very best. It's still in my top 2 or 3 favorite MCU movies. I think I'll probably do a ranking once either Endgame or Spider-Man Far From Home gets out. I'll do a ranking where I rank all of the MCU movies up to that point. But anyway, that's my ranking for the MCU Phase 1 movies. I hope you enjoyed this list, and if there's any other movie series rankings, top 10 lists, or anything you'd like me to do, let me know in the comments. And I'll be ranking Phase 2 sometime, hopefully within the next week or so. I'm fixing to start watching the Phase 2 movies and reviewing those, so hopefully I'll get to the ranking of that sometime within the next week or so. And thank you, and have a good day.